In a world cluttered with information, where truth is power, Lawin Weekly News stands apart.
We delve deeper, uncover facts, and bring stories to light. From political showdowns and economic triumphs to the pulse of the street and the heart of the community.
We capture the moments that define us, stories that challenge, inspire, and transform.
Tune in live Sundays 8 a.m. Central Standard Time and Sundays 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
These are Lawin headlines for this week. Texas Democrats hit with legal threats after redistricting boycott. Texas law mandates cell phone-free classrooms for schools. Back in China, post about Houston Representative Jean Wu draws fire in Texas. San Antonio Zoo offers special $8 admission for locals. White House plans boost in federal law enforcement presence in D.C. 73% of Filipinos say yes to age-appropriate sex education, poll shows. ASEAN consulates unite in Houston to celebrate 58th ASEAN Day. Harrison Ingram re-signs with Spurs under two-way agreement.
Good day, I am Neska, and tonight we bring you the latest stories in the United States of America, especially in the state of Texas. So sit back, relax, and let Lawin Weekly News be your guide to the news that matters most. Texas Governor Greg Abbott, House Speaker Dustin Barrows, and Attorney General Ken Paxton are taking legal steps against more than 50 Texas House Democrats who left the state, preventing a quorum needed to vote on a Republican-backed redistricting plan. Speaker Barrows has signed civil arrest warrants and for the absent members. These warrants are enforceable only within Texas. Attorney General Paxton has announced plans to seek a court declaration to vacate the Democratic seats. According to Rice University political science professor Mark Jones, the Texas House can only remove a member with a two-thirds vote, which is currently not possible without the Democrats present. Jones cautioned that more frequent redistricting could lead to voter confusion. The Democrats' absence has delayed the process, but analysts say the plan may still advance once a quorum is restored. As the new school year kicks off, a strict new law is in effect across Texas classrooms. House Bill 1481 passed this summer bans students from kindergarten through 12th grade from using personal communication devices during school hours. The law covers smartphones, flip phones, tablets, smartwatches, and other digital communication devices. Students caught using them will have their devices confiscated and held in the front office until the end of the school day. Only a parent or guardian can retrieve the item, and schools may charge a retrieval fee of up to $15. Unclaimed devices may be disposed of after 90 days. Exceptions are made for students with medical needs or those using devices as part of special education services, including IEPs or 504 plans. Schools have flexibility in how they enforce the ban. Some are using a 3 strikes rule, while others require devices to be turned in each morning or stored in lockable pouches. Students are still allowed to bring devices to school, but use is strictly limited. The law does not apply to adult education programs under certain charters. Districts must adopt the new policy within 90 days. The Texas Education Agency will offer model policy language on its website. Texas Senator Mace Middleton is facing criticism after posting a tweet questioning whether Representative Jean Wu had returned to China. The tweet was made amid a walkout by Democratic lawmakers aimed at halting a Republican redistricting proposal. Middleton's post received immediate backlash from Democratic legislators. State Senator Molly Cook responded stating that the comment undermined claims that the redistricting plan is not racially motivated. The controversy emerged as Governor Greg Abbott filed an emergency petition with the Texas Supreme Court seeking Representative Wu's removal from office. The petition accuses Wu and other Democratic members of failing to perform their legislative duties by leaving the state and raises concerns that Wu may have received benefits while absent from the session. On August 3, Governor Abbott warned that if Democrats did not return for the session scheduled the following day, he would take steps to remove them from office due to the absence of a quorum. City crews have cleared a long-standing illegal dumping site in Houston's Independence Heights neighborhood, following months of complaints from residents and local businesses. The site, located at the corner of 43rd Street and North Main, directly in front of Booker T. Washington High School, had become a major eyesore and health concern. Piles of trash, including shopping carts, tires, construction debris, and yard waste, had been accumulating for more than 6 months. While Houston Solid Waste Management says the location was already on their cleanup schedule, action came swiftly after local news outlet 2 Helps You reached out to the city. A cleanup truck arrived just 45 minutes after city officials were contacted. Although the area is now clear, neighbors remain skeptical. Surveillance cameras are installed nearby, but the city says they do not control them, raising questions about enforcement.
In a world filled with fleeting moments, there's beauty waiting to be captured. My name is Christian, and I specialize in immortalizing your most precious memories. From elegant weddings to vibrant events and timeless portraits, I am here to make every moment unforgettable. Let me tell your story through the lens. Contact me today and let's create magic together.
Journey to self-discovery and mastery. Be bold, why not? Season 6 with MJ Concepcion every Monday 8 p.m. CST. Don't miss out.
Where every conversation is welcome at the table. This is Pink Table Talk with Dr. Carly D. Every Wednesday 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Rice, spice, and everything nice. Welcome to the Philippine food scene with Adobo Queen, Nancy Reyes Lumen of Commissary Kitchen. Every Thursday 8 p.m. CST, Friday 9 a.m. Philippine time.
The Texas skyline has a new standout. The newly completed Waterline Tower at 98 Red River Street in Austin is now officially the tallest building in the state, rising to an impressive height of 1,022 feet. The 74-story skyscraper surpasses the JP Morgan Chase Tower in Houston, which held the previous record at 1,002 feet. Developed by Lincoln Property Company and Kairoy Residential in partnership with investment firm KKR, the Waterline is a striking mixed-use building that blends luxury living, office space, and hospitality. Designed by renowned architectural firm Kohn Pedersen Fox Associates, construction began in 2019 and brought a significant boost to local employment. The tower now stands as a prominent feature on the edge of Austin's central business district. The lower levels feature a high-end hotel, office spaces occupy the middle floors, and residential units sit near the top, many offering sweeping views of the city. Among the building's standout amenities are a sky deck, an infinity pool, and a range of sustainable features, including energy-efficient systems and natural ventilation. A University of Texas at Dallas professor has filed a federal lawsuit against the university, alleging racial discrimination and wrongful arrest following a 2024 campus protest related to the conflict in Gaza. Dr. Ali Asghar H. Alibay claims he was wrongfully detained during the protest, despite not engaging in any unlawful activity. The lawsuit also alleges excessive force was used during his arrest, and that the university imposed post-arrest conditions not applied to white faculty members in similar situations. The protest held on the UT Dallas campus was part of a broader wave of demonstrations opposing the ongoing war in Gaza. It remains unclear how many people were arrested at the event. In a brief statement, the university acknowledged the protest occurred but said it has not received formal notice of the lawsuit. No further public comment has been made by university officials or law enforcement. The specific conditions imposed on Dr. Alibi after his arrest have not been disclosed. His lawsuit seeks damages for alleged violation of his civil rights and claims. The incident reflects broader issues of racial bias in higher education. The San Antonio Zoo recently hosted Locals Day, offering $8 admission to residents of Bexar County. The special rate applied to both adults and children. Visitors were required to show proof of residency, such as a driver's license or utility bill, to receive the discount. All standard exhibits and programs were available, including educational workshops, animal presentations, and conservation-focused activities. Guests could explore featured areas like the African grasslands, Big Cat Valley, the aquarium, and the butterfly garden. Zoo staff also provided information and membership options, which offer year-round admission and additional benefits. Concessions, gift shops, restrooms, and seating areas were open throughout the day. Maps and schedules were available to help visitors plan their experience. President Donald Trump and Apple are preparing to announce a $100 billion investment in U.S. manufacturing, officials confirmed Tuesday. The new investment will bring Apple's total domestic manufacturing commitment to $600 billion over the next 4 years. A White House official stated the upcoming announcement will detail how the funds will be distributed and which sectors of the manufacturing industry will benefit. The move is part of a broader effort to increase Apple's production activities within the United States. Apple, a leading global technology company, has faced scrutiny for its reliance on overseas manufacturing, particularly in China. Specific locations or timelines for the investment have not yet been disclosed. The announcement is expected to include further information on job creation, infrastructure expansion, and research and development initiatives. Further details are expected during a joint announcement in the coming days.
Join us for a captivating new series where Lawin sits down with the trailblazers of the music and entertainment world. Discover the stories behind the faces and voices that shape our culture and community.
We will bring you exclusive interviews with industry legends and rising stars. Behind the scenes insights and get a peek into the creative processes and personal journeys. Artists and performers and their upcoming shows and events.
Stay tuned for more updates and sneak peeks. Follow us on social media and subscribe to our channel.
The White House has suggested a potential increase in federal law enforcement presence in Washington, D.C., following an alleged attack on a former Department of Justice staff member. President Donald Trump addressed the issue during a recent event, warning that the federal government may step in if local authorities do not respond adequately. He criticized D.C. leadership, calling for prompt action to address rising crime in the capital. Trump stated the federal government would take necessary measures to maintain order if the city does not get its act together. The incident involving the former DOJ employee is currently under investigation. Local law enforcement has not yet responded directly to the president's comments, but the Metropolitan Police Department confirmed it is cooperating with federal agencies during the inquiry. A recent Pulse Asia survey shows that 73% of Filipinos support the inclusion of age-appropriate and culturally sensitive sex education in schools. The nationwide poll was conducted in March 2025 and commissioned by child rights advocates to gauge public opinion in sexuality, sexual health, and family planning lessons in the curriculum. Support was strongest in Metro Manila, where 84% of respondents favored comprehensive sex education. The Department of Education is yet to comment on this survey or indicate whether it will influence upcoming decisions. The Commission on Population and Development noted increased interest in strengthening youth education, but did not address the survey specifically. Pulse Asia used standard sampling methods but has not released detailed information about their respondents' age groups or socioeconomic backgrounds. The Seoul Metropolitan Government has announced a 100-day special crackdown on taxi drivers accused of mistreating overseas tourists. The initiative, which began this week, targets practices such as overcharging, demanding tips, and refusing short-distance fares. City officials said the campaign will focus on areas with high tourist traffic, where monitoring and inspections will be carried out regularly. Authorities stated that drivers found violating regulations will face strict penalties. In addition to enforcement, the city will introduce educational programs aimed at raising awareness among drivers about proper conduct and service standards. The government is also encouraging tourists to report any incidents of misconduct to local authorities through available channels. Officials emphasized the city's ongoing efforts to maintain high service standards and strengthen its image as a welcoming and reliable travel destination. The Consulates General of the Philippines, Indonesia, and Vietnam, along the Honorary Consulate General of Thailand, jointly marked the 58th ASEAN Day on August 8, with a celebration at the Indonesian Consulate in Houston. A photo exhibit titled ASEAN Pillar in Houston was also launched at the Indonesian Consulate's Cultural Gallery. The display features milestones in ASEAN's history. This was the first time ASEAN member state consulates in Houston hosted a joint celebration of ASEAN Day. The event emphasized regional cooperation among Southeast Asian nations represented in the city. ASEAN was founded in 1967 to promote economic growth, peace, and regional stability among its 10 member states: Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam.
For divorce and family law in Texas, Liggett Dizon Law Firm PC will guide you every step of the way.
From initial consultation to detailed review of your case and strategic planning,
We'll sit with you during negotiations or mediations, and represent you in court.
whether it is a family law, estate planning, or immigration, we will be there to guide through the final steps.
So, leave your legal matters behind you and embrace your future.
You can contact Liggett Dizon Law Firm PC at 346-5454-346 or visit dizonlawfirm.com.
The Spurs have re-signed forward Harrison Ingram to a two-way contract for the upcoming NBA season, the team announced on August 6. Ingram, 2024 second-round draft pick, will divide his time between the Spurs and their G League affiliate, the Austin Spurs. While specific terms of the deal were not released, this move fills one of San Antonio's two-way roster spots. The 21-year-old made a solid impression during the summer league play, appearing in 8 games and showcasing the kind of versatility and upside that fits the Spurs' long-term vision. His performance likely played a key role in the team's decision to bring him back for further development. Two-way contracts allow players to gain experience in the NBA while continuing to develop in the G League. And Ingram's familiarity with the Spurs system makes him a strong candidate for future contributions at the pro level. The Philippine Basketball Association, or PBA, has remained silent amid reports of a newly imposed 3-year ban targeting free agents and rookies who choose to play in other leagues, both locally and overseas. PBA Commissioner Willie Marshall and other league officials have yet to publicly confirm or clarify the policy. However, league sources say a memo was recently issued to PBA teams outlining new guidelines designed to prevent player departures to international leagues like Japan's B League and South Korea's KPL. Under the reported rule, players who decline contract offers from PBA teams and opt to sign elsewhere could face a 3-year ban from returning to the league. However, the policy is said to include exceptions, particularly for players who do not receive a contract offer within 30 days of their previous contract expiring. As of now, no official statement has been released by the PBA regarding how the ban will be enforced or whether it will apply retroactively. Ed Sheeran and Rupert Grint have reunited in the newly released music video for Sheeran's latest single, A Little More, marking their first on-screen collaboration in 14 years. The pair last worked together in the 2011 music video for Sheeran's breakout hit, Lego House, where Grint famously portrayed the singer in a twist-filled storyline. Now the duo is back, reigniting fan nostalgia and drawing major buzz online. Sheeran announced the release on his social media platforms earlier this week, quickly sparking excitement amongst fans. Grint, best known for playing Ron Weasley in the Harry Potter film series, once again takes a central role in the video, this time exploring themes of growth, identity, and connection. A Little More is part of Sheeran's latest musical chapter, and the video's nostalgic twist adds depth to what is already being, quote, one of his most heartfelt releases in recent years. Actress Bella Padilla has revealed that she was almost replaced in the upcoming film Isang Daang Awit Para Kay Stella, the sequel to the 2017 hit 100 or Isang Daang Tula Para Kay Stella. Padilla made the disclosure during a media conference for the film, joined by co-stars JC Santos and Kyle Echadi. The actress explained that while she was in London away from the Philippines, she learned that another actress was being considered for the lead role opposite to Santos. Padilla did not name the actress in question. As of now, the production team has not released a statement on casting issue. Co-stars Santos and Echadi also refrained from commenting during the press event. As we brace ourselves for the upcoming weather changes, let's dive into what you can expect day by day. Whether you are planning outdoor activities or just preparing for the week, we've got you covered with the most accurate forecast. Stay tuned with us as we take a closer look at the weather patterns that will impact our region. Remember, here at Lawin Weekly News, we bring you the clearest skies to the stormiest forecasts.
Here is your Lawin Weekly News weather forecast in Houston, Texas. On August 10th, Sunday, the high will be 91 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Expect mostly sunny skies with widely scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon. On August 11th, Monday, the temperature peaks at 92 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Sunny with a few clouds, and a few isolated afternoon thunderstorms possible. On August 12th, Tuesday, highs reach 94 degrees Fahrenheit and stress remains at a low of 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Mostly sunny and hot with isolated thunderstorms bubbling up in the afternoon. On August 13th, Wednesday, the high climbs to 96 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Very warm with mostly sunny skies and a chance of isolated afternoon thunderstorms. On August 14th, Thursday, temperatures top out at 92 degrees Fahrenheit, dipping to 80 degrees Fahrenheit overnight. Partly sunny, humid, with scattered afternoon thunderstorms possible. On August 15th, Friday, expect a high of 93 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 79 degrees Fahrenheit. A mix of sun and clouds with widely separated thunderstorms, humid as usual. On August 16, Saturday, the high climbs to 92 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Very warm with mostly sunny skies and a chance of isolated afternoon thunderstorms.
So those were the latest stories in Texas this week. I am Nesca Santina from Lawin Media Network. Have a great day.
Lawin Weekly News.
Tune in live Sundays 8 a.m. Central Standard Time and Sundays 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Lawin Weekly News.